Okay. Okay, gonna continue doing the game. Alright, let's go back to what I was doing here. What's that? Jupiter.
I think that you downloaded. Is it working?
That's a good question. Let me see, because I'd like to get back into making the game. It's okay though. Rusty. Do you see how, like, with ChatGPT, I'm not telling it.
Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see how with ChatGPT, I'm not telling it make me an entire game? Like I'm like
You're just asking for a specific thing and you're assembling it.
Yes, exactly, because like the mistake that a lot of people make is that they say make me the entire.
We wanted to make it everything.
Yeah, like you can't get AI can't handle all of that context. For you to give, if you give it the entire design of the game and then you say tell me a step by step of how to make it, it won't. It can't do it. It's not that it won't. It's
it will tell you what to do, but
it'll give you an idea, but it won't. But it won't be like. It won't know what it's talking about. But if you ask it very specific questions, see how my questions are specific, and it will give you the exact answer that you need. Okay, scripts, paddle, bismillah. Come on. Vector 3. It's green. It's green. It's green. And it does not stay green.
Did it work? I don't see the notification. That's the problem on the right.
Yeah, the notification is gone.
Oh, but
there it works. It works.
Did it?
Yes, it works. There we go. I spelled serialized field wrong. Okay, so if this works, I should be able to. Sorry, I should be able to SER. There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
That's what I couldn't solve.
Finally.
In the past.
My goodness. Engineers will be like, they don't understand these legacy systems, and I use AI to figure out these problems. It's like, man, fuck these legacy systems. I don't want to understand how these systems work. I just want to. I want to not acknowledge that they exist, so that I can focus on making my games. Hold on, man. I'm just getting these people. You got no idea, Zico. These people, they're gonna pay for what they did. Excellent. So yeah, it takes a sec to work, but see how now the stuff is colored? See how it's colored, and see how now like it auto completes?
It's a lot different.
Yeah. This is the best way. Like this is the best way for me. Everybody codes differently. This is how I like to do it.
You're used to it.
And I like to use stuff that is common, because stuff that like a lot of people use has a big community behind it. And when stuff has a big community, it just makes problem solving a lot easier.
Now the game should run.
Well, we'll see. I don't remember what I didn't save. Package, but the native platform. I'll eventually fix that. I know we get it every time, but I'll eventually fix it. Okay, good. So the reason the thing is going off screen, I'm going to show you why it's going off screen, okay? So when you type, here's the ball script. When you type serialized field like this, what it does is it exposes the variable here.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
But remember,
and here you can change it, but after you're done, you have to change it back in the code, right?
No. The code just has a default value for the first time that you apply it.
Oh yeah.
So, but then once you apply it and you change it once, it goes to the new value. But it goes back to the value in the code if you rename the variable. Remember, I renamed the variables. So because I renamed them, look, this is 8F. Wasn't this 2.3? I can't remember. I think this was 2.3, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, so 2.3, and then this is going to be 2.3. Save that. And then in here we'll do the same thing, actually. So min x is going to be negative 2.3, 2.3, 4.85, And it's going to be 4.5. Why is the ball doing this even? That's weird. Huh, that's really, really weird. Oh, it's because I didn't rename them. Okay, that's why. Okay, so I gotta rename these two now. I didn't finish renaming. Type, okay, max X type. Okay, good. Speed, direction. Okay, so now it's gonna recompile, and because I changed the values, they should be good, and the ball should be going back to the screen. Good.
Nice.
Good. So now.
So it's bouncing how we want it to bounce. Now we have to make the thing, if it touches objects, it bounces off.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking of that now. Okay, so I'm just trying to think of how I want to approach this.
Should we make it first deflect objects, then after make it the object disappear?
We'll do that after. Right now, I simply want to. Let me just remove these comments. I think we want to do vector 2's. Vector 2. Actually, no, we'll keep it like this for now.
Nice. If I go back to the course, it will be easier with this.
We'll see. Okay, so right now you have the speed, we have the direction, and the direction is set to be normalized. And then we create a movement vector. I don't like the way this is casted. Like, I don't like this syntax. So, direction. So this looks weird to me. I'm not used to this. Is there I don't like the way that looks. Remind of why we cast. Why do we cast? This is another good use of AI, is that, like, if you don't know the answer or something, you can ask it and it can explain it to you. Converting one data type into another. Oh, okay. So because I have I see. I see. We cast because of conversion types. Okay, I get the idea, but I'll revisit this later. So I'm gonna make a note to do understand why we cast. See, like, that's another note, because I don't want to keep on building on this and then not understand the code.
Okay.
You know? So one day I will remove this comment when I fully understand why this is written this way, but right now I don't understand why it's written this way.
Okay.
Transform position, movement, POS. If Okay, so now I'm gonna so I always like to reset the ChatGPT, because if you keep on going a long time,
it'll build based on the
it'll
right?
build based off of past stuff, which can be good. It's a double-edged sword.
Oh yeah.
But if you just start from fresh, here is my ball script. I also have a paddle script that moves my paddle. I want to deflect the ball when it hits the paddle. I am thinking about this in a few ways, and here are my thoughts. I want the angle of deflection to be relative to the part of the paddle that I am hitting. I am considering making a general deflect object that I can add to any the deflect components, or I'm considering making a general deflect component that I can add to any object I want I want to deflect the ball with. By making a reusable deflect component, the scale deflect based on hit position, get a relative hit. It's an interface. Okay, general. So it is a okay, so I remember interfacing. Interfacing is when you want to make so an interface is basically, it's like a contract.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you see an eye before something, like eye deflector or like eye damage controller or anything like that, it's a interface. So what an interface?
Where is the eye?
Right there. See the eye?
Oh, okay.
See the eye there? So an interface is basically a contract. So when you see how I make like these objects, like this object is of type mono behavior. So it's like mono behavior is its own script, and this ball, it inherits all of, because I'm basing it from mono behavior, it inherits everything that mono behavior can do. So that is called inheritance. So this is kind of similar. It's not the same, but it's similar in the sense that when you use an interface, like where is the interface? So see how here I have paddle deflector. I'm deriving it from this, but then the comma, I'm adding this eye deflector piece here. So what this basically means is it's a contract. So anything like so right now there's only one line in the contract, and it's get deflection right here. See? So any object that I use that I make that I interface with eye deflector has to have a get deflection. It has to have a get deflection. If I don't create get deflection in this script, it's going to be an error because it's an interface. But not every object that you deflect is going to deflect the same way. So the paddle deflects differently than the brick.
Oh, okay.
Right? So both of them have a function called get deflection. But we don't want the get deflection to be the same for each of them.
But why? Because the bricks are not moving, then...
Okay, so let me... do you have a pen?
No.
Go get me a pen. Give me a pen.
Then but try to explain.
Okay, so let's say this is the brick.
Okay.
So for the brick, whatever angle you hit the brick at, it's gonna deflect in the opposite angle. That's not the same rule for the paddle.
Yeah.
So for the paddle, like let's say this is the paddle. If I hit the paddle in the middle, it's gonna deflect equally.
Okay.
But if I hit it here, if I hit it on the side, on this side or that side, I don't want it to deflect equally.
Okay.
Because let's say
I get it.
look. Let's say I have the ball here, right? Let's say I have the ball here. If I set the brick so that the brick is gonna deflect it if I set the paddle, sorry, that it's gonna deflect it in the same direction every time, it doesn't matter what part of the paddle I hit with the ball. As long as the ball touches the paddle, it'll deflect in the same direction every time, right?
Yeah.
But for the game, we don't want that. We want the player to be strategic.
Oh, okay.
Because we want the player to be able to aim the ball. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So usually how it works is the closer you are to the edge, the lower the angle of deflection. If you're in the middle, if you hit the ball in the middle, it's going to be an equal angle, and if you hit the ball on the side, it's going to
change. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know the threshold. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So let me just double check to make sure I understand interfaces correctly. We continue. Before we continue, I want a refresher on interfaces. Are we interfacing because different objects deflect differently? Okay, perfect. So I did understand it correctly. Okay. What problem are we trying to prevent by using an interface? Specifically in this context. This is an academic. Tight coupling and rigid dependencies between your ball controller and the different types of deflecting objects. Okay. So if I understand, yes. I get it. I think I get it. So the ball needs to get the deflection from the ball it is from the object. I care about under the hood. The interface ensures that the developer creates a function for the deflector to ensure that the ball can deflect. Okay, I get it. I fully get it. So the ball is gonna get the deflector of whatever object it touches. So if it touches the paddle or if it touches the brick, it's gonna get the deflector of either one. The ball doesn't care. And the reason we use an interface is because the ball shouldn't have to care about whose deflector it's getting.
Regardless,
it just says work. Yeah. It's like it's basically like an Uber driver. It shows up to the restaurant. It doesn't care what the order is. What matters is that it gets the order, right? Getting the order right is the restaurant's job. So basically, the Uber driver is using like in this case the ball is using get. It's using get deflector, and because okay, I get it. I'm having trouble putting it into words, but because the deflector object right here. There we go. Because the paddle deflector is interfacing from an eye deflector, we must define the behavior or else to prevent the game from breaking.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know it was kind of scatterbrained, but okay, I get it. So I need to make the interface, and then every type of deflector I make needs to use that interface. Okay, perfect. I don't care about this shit. I'll do this shit later. I'm not really interested in summaries. Okay, so let's create a new script here. So I'm gonna create a new script, model behavior, and I'm gonna call it I for interface, and then DEFO, I deflector, like that. I deflector. And then I'm gonna summarize it like this. Oops, did I do it properly? Copy code. So every function, every object I make that is of type deflector needs to have this function, and that get deflector is gonna need the ball position and the ball direction.
Okay.
All right, so there we go. That is that. Okay, that is that. So the next step, I need to make a paddle deflector, a wall deflector, and a brick deflector. See, there's three.
So we have to make walls now.
Yeah, which is easy. Well, making walls will be easy. So paddle deflector based on hit Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, it's gonna start getting messy in here, but I'll keep on doing it. Create model behavior. I'm gonna call this PADDLE deflector. Paddle deflector, and then inside of paddle deflector I am going to put that in here. Okay, paddle deflector, it's interfacing from eye deflector right there. Remove this comment. Max bounce angle, put it in degrees there. Get deflection, and we'll get what's right under. Okay, so now I need to have a collider. Okay, so the first step, paddle deflector. All right. So now I'm gonna make a new object called a wall, I guess. Create, not an empty, sorry. I guess I'll just duplicate this brick here. What I'll do is I will make this white, and then this is going to be called wall. This is going to be called wall, and then the width is going to be 111. Oh no, that's the X position, sorry. Width is going to be 1, or no, sorry, let's do 10. Yeah, that works. 10, 10, 10. Okay, and then now that I have that, I'll put wall over here, like that. Center it a bit here. What the heck? Why is the camera weird? Huh. Look, the camera is right here, but then when I click on wall and I say 0, 0, 0, the wall is not in the middle here. Why is it not in the middle? Like, see this right here? That should be the middle. But it's not, though. Main camera, -10. 0? No. Scale, clipping plane size, what the hell? Okay, sorry, let me just fuck around here a bit. Yeah, that's really weird. Why do they all go to the middle like... Oh! Zoomed in. One, there we go, I see, okay. 1, 1, 1, I see what's... No, fuck, okay. Main camera, size, let's go 10. 1080 by 1920, which is what we want. But yeah, man, what the hell? Why? Do you see that issue? It's a weird issue. Okay, whatever. Long story. I'll fix that later. Make it really, really big. That's good. Okay, so that's gonna be on this side here. Just like right there. What is that? -5.6. And then we'll do, so we'll call this duplicate, and then we'll make this 5.6 like that. And then we're gonna do another one. Rotate it. Oops, sorry. So I'm gonna call this left wall, right wall, and then I'll clone this, right here, just like this. For the floor, we will make it red. Because red is bad, right?
Nice.
And this is gonna be here, like that. And then, whatever. Now let's try all these here.
Can you see if the settings like is set up for different levels? Oh.
Yeah, it's very small.
Oh, because you
Yeah,
put
no,
limits
I know.
before, right?
Yeah, I put.
So we made it now bigger.
It's okay. This is gonna fix everything, I think. So now I have a. Okay, so now I have paddle deflector, and I also have wall deflector right here. So let me just make that as well. Unity, create. Let's go wall deflector, just like that. Wall deflector. So for starters, I won't need a min and man on the ball. I shouldn't. I'll have to fix this after. So this is all the min max. So basically this whole code chunk, I should just be able to delete it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not going to do it yet.
I'll just put minus on this.
So void, this is the ball controller. Alright, so.
Just here. No, not that.
Minus, oh sorry. collision, enter collision, get component, so the object if deflector not equal null. Yeah, that all makes sense. Get deflection, transform. Okay, so that's that. Okay. How do you comment out again? No, not correct. There we go. Okay. Control L, that's how it was. Okay, so all of this should work now. And then I remove private because I think private is just not necessary. Void on collision, enter 2D. Good. And now I need to make sure that the objects have do the deflectors need triggers? Okay, perfect, they do. Okay, so for the wall 1, 2, and 3, wall deflector is, I'm gonna add to all 3 of them, I think, just like that. 1, 2, 3. Left wall is going to be reflect X. Right wall is going to reflect X, and this is going to reflect Y. The top wall is going to reflect Y. Good. And then for all of these, I need to add a component box collider 2D. And then the box collider 2D is going to be a trigger. Alright, and then same here. Add component 2D. Good, and then the box collider is going to be a trigger. And then same here, top wall. Add component box collider 2D, and the wall is going to be a trigger. So, and then each of these has the wall deflector script. So based off of this, it should run. See, it didn't work. On collision, enter 2D. Okay, so let's see what I didn't do here.
I think you should add it here, right?
1 second. On void on collision, enter 2D. Okay, so now, so when you hit F5, you put debug mode. Right? See how there's oops. This doesn't have a collider. The ball doesn't have a collider. I think I figured out why.
No, that's why, because you have to put
The
for
ball.
both, right?
Yeah. The ball doesn't have a collider. Just to double check. What's taking so long here? What did I do? Ball, add component, circle collider. And the circle collider is good. Alright, perfect. Now that should work, I think. Let's see. No, it doesn't work still. Box collider. And then do I have to set this as a trigger as well? Come on.
Use colliders, it's somehow annoying. But it was working before.
I don't want to use on collision enter. I want to use on trigger enter. No, on trigger enter 2D. There we go. On trigger enter 2D.
Okay.
I think this is. Was this collect rotor? Ah, on trigger. Okay, but I did that and it said it didn't work though. Let's try this out here. I don't know why, what I did wrong.
Maybe something small.
So we'll see. So yeah. On trigger, enter 2D. On trigger, enter 2D. Alright, bismillah, here we go.
Let's see. Well,
It's okay, it's okay.
it's weird. Why wasn't it bouncing before without using the collision, and now when you put it, it's not bouncing?
Well, let's see here what happens. So, does the on collider get hit? Is the first question. It does not. Okay, so we have the left top wall. Okay, so wall deflector. Oh, let me double check wall deflector here. Wall deflector. One. Get deflection. Ball. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so let me just remove this shit temporarily, and then min x and max x. I don't think I need any of this shit here. Initial direction, good. Okay, so I'm gonna reload the context of ChatGPT. So here is my ball script. Here is my wall deflector. And then my wall deflector is this. Good, good, good. I am to understand why deflection is not occurring. I tried using a break point and I tried using a breakpoint. A breakpoint and the on what function did I use it on? I used it on eye deflector, unity engine wall deflector. I tried to use it on unity engine. This one here. There we go. And it did not hit. Are you learning while watching this?
Mm-hmm.
Are you learning while watching this?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't have a rigid body.
But you did.
No, it has collision. It doesn't have rigid body.
Oh, okay.
I have no rigid bodies set up. Okay, so let's add a rigid body to the ball. Okay, so I think that makes sense. It's just weird. I wanted to avoid. I don't want to use physics because physics has a lot of like computational issues. So here's the ball. Collider. Let me just make sure these are all organized here. Circle collider and then add component. Rigid body 2D. Good, and then we want it to be kinematic. Okay, and I think that is fine. Let's see if that works.
Go on.
There
Yes.
we go.
Hey.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfect. We got that going. And then now.
I have to make
And
it
then
for
now
the
for the paddle.
yeah.
Let's see the paddle. The paddle is just missing a box collider. Box collider 2D. That's on the paddle, and then the box collider is a trigger. Play.
So
Play and come on, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
oh,
It's okay.
So rigid body for the also for the
Oh yeah, because it's kinematic. Yeah, you're right. Rigid body 2D. See, look at you. See, you are learning. You are learning. Rigid body, kinematic. Play. Play. Let's see. Let's see. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not worried about it here. Paddle. Oh, I didn't add the paddle collider. Wait a minute. Let me remove this component. Add component. Paddle deflector. There we go. I didn't add the paddle deflector.
yes.
Okay, that's that. There we go. And then I want to try and move it to the side. Oh shit! There's a clamp on the. So I gotta increase the clamp here on the paddle here. Paddle. Sorry, let me see here. The clamp goes all the way to 4.9. Yeah, I'll just do 4.9. Okay. Paddle. Where's the paddle script? Negative 4.9, and then 4.9, and then for the ball, I am doing the ball. I want it to be the opposite way, -1, -1, or just there we go. Play.
Nice.
So that straightens it out. But let's see if I can get it, like if I have it on the side here. There we go. If I hit it on the side.
Because yeah.
If I hit it on the side.
Nice.
Okay, perfect.
That's nice.
And then I think the brick, I want it to just have a wall deflector.
Yeah, for now, wall deflector. Then we can add for that to disappear.
But this is working pretty well.
Alhamdulillah.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna increase the speed a bit. I'm gonna increase the speed to 15.
It's gonna go down fast, huh? Oh, I
That's
think.
pretty fast, yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's do 10. Let's do the direction to be 1 again, just so that I'm prepared for it. And then the actual paddle. The actual paddle is Oh yeah. $200 is good. I think 200 is good. Okay, good.
Oh. Man, you just made a game, man, in one day. Something we can play with.
Let's see. Okay, so now the next step here is to, let me just take a quick look at all these scripts just to make sure that I understand all of this. Good. Relative hit, good. Good. Ball controller, good, good, good. 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 Alright. So I'm just gonna put a to-do here. A more way of determining the boundaries. There we go. Okay. Good, good, good.
So what now? The function of going back in time?
No, not well, before we do that. No, let's.
We still have the bricks.
No, we have a few things here, but first I'm gonna save everything.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna save everything here.
You're turning it off.
I know, but because I'm gonna make a submission now. All right. Remember, we want to submit everything because we don't want to lose our progress, right? Wait a minute. Didn't I delete it? I can't believe. Did you go get Mona?
What?
I'll go get Mona?
Okay, you want to turn off the...
Oh, I forgot, sorry. Give me a minute. What am I doing here? I am doing...
Oh, it's blue now. What the fuck?
Huh?
The heck? No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just took a sec to compile that, I think. Okay, so now I think how do you feel about the angle? Do you think the angle needs to be changed at all?
What do you mean that? What angle? What do you mean?
I mean the angle of like when it hits this piece. Okay, before I do that, let me just make sure. Okay, I did do all of it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what did I do? So Unity braid out. Okay. Got created deflector. Implemented deflection logic on objects. Oops, sorry. Implemented deflection logic on objects. So housekeeping. Deleted template files, organized lighting settings. That's housekeeping is when I organize things, like the folder. I always just make a note because if I go back and be like, why is it different? Lighting, okay. Created interface, created high deflector interface, created paddle deflector. So I always have to write this stuff out.
Yeah, so you know.
So I know what I
this
did.
Folder, what's inside.
Created paddle deflector class that uses requires
But 1 hour and a half.
what?
We've been doing this, so and in the morning, let's say it was half an hour, so 2 hours today of our time making games. So that's
Method. Create an requirement reflection method. Create a paddle deflector that a way that deflects the ball relative to the position of collision. Created wall deflector class that uses get deflection to do an equal opposite deflection. It also has a bool for determining if the wall deflects X position or Y position. And then what else did I do? Okay, base scene. I removed all of these guys. See how it shows you all the files you changed? So you can have a review. All of these files I deleted. These files I removed. Script. So the main changes I did were scripts. So I created updated the ball script. Updated the ball script to... Oh, I just realized I gotta fix this issue. That's very bad. Ball, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I gotta fix that. That's not good. So see how the name of the script is ball.cs, but then the class is called ball controller? That's not good practice. They should always match up. So I'll fix that really quickly. Updated the ball script, so ball.cs, to trigger the get deflection. Updated the ball to call get deflection when colliding with object. I hope when you watch the way I work that you're understanding the structure of it, you know?
It will take a lot of time. It's not something that you can learn in one time.
I know, but are you learning though?
I'm trying.
Okay, as long as you're getting it. Okay, so the two things that I need to do is, first of all, the script. So ball, I need to change ball controller to just ball, just like that. And then secondly, I need to put a to-do here. Oh, that nil check already exists. I'm gonna add so like this is where if we have a power up in the level, I can collide with the power up.
Nice.
I'm just checking to make sure that I didn't break nothing. I'm just trying to see if I can really like control the direction of it. I think I can pretty well.
Try to hit it now on the left side.
Left side? Okay, like this. Oh, it's not. I'm not gonna be able. What the? Oh my God! Did you see that?
Wow.
That was really hard. The cause of the issue. The cause of the issue is that it's not clamped. See? That occurred because it wasn't clamped.
Mm.
I think these need rigid bodies on them. Wall, right wall, top wall. Add all of them. Add component. Rigid body 2D. And then it's static. So the walls are all static. So left wall, right wall, top wall. All of them have static colliders. Good. And then for the clamping, I need to paddle. See, like now I have to fix this before submitting it. Min X is going to be negative 4.9 was what I put before, but it's not correct. So move right here. Huh. 4.4. Let's do negative 4.4. Negative 4.4. Negative 4.4. Let's try that out. I know it'll be hard to reproduce that bug. Okay, well for starters, to do what we were doing here is left side. Left side, okay. Left side again. Or sorry, I'm going this way, I'm in right side. Okay, I'm gonna go straight up, straight up. No, I'm trying to go as straight as I can.
It's not easy, but okay, nice.
There we go.
Go left. Go left. Can you? Nice.
Calm one, eh? I want her to see this.
It's and a stream for now. It's a good achievement.
Okay, the next thing we'll do is the bricks. Or we could do lose condition too. We can do like I can do like a.
Just let me end the stream.
And you have all of this saved?
Oh yeah. So
Do you need a hard drive?